Welcome to English Podcast for You. I'm Maria, and I'm so excited to have you here. Whether you're just starting to learn English or looking to improve your skills, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Let's learn together and make English fun and easy. Hello, everyone, and welcome to English Podcast for You. Today, we have a very interesting and important topic. Why are people afraid to speak English? Have you ever felt nervous when speaking English? Maybe you know the words, but when you try to speak, you freeze? Don't worry, you are not alone. Many people feel this way, but today we are going to talk about why this happens and how you can overcome it. So, stay with me until the end. First, let's acknowledge that fear is a natural human emotion. When it comes to learning a new language, many people feel anxious or intimidated. But why is that? Let's break it down into a few main reasons. Reason 1. Fear of making mistakes. One of the biggest reasons people are afraid to speak English is the fear of making mistakes. Imagine you're in a conversation and you suddenly forget a word or mispronounce it. You might worry that others will judge you or think you're not smart. But here's the truth. Everyone makes mistakes, especially when learning something new. In fact, making mistakes is a crucial part of the learning process. When you make a mistake, you have a chance to learn and improve. So, the next time you feel afraid, remember that it's completely okay to make errors. They are stepping stones on your journey to fluency. The second reason many people hesitate to speak English is the fear of judgment from others. Language is deeply connected to our identity. When we speak, we expose a part of ourselves. If you're speaking a language that isn't your native tongue, you might feel vulnerable. You might think, what will they think of my accent? Or, will they understand me? It's important to recognize that most people are very understanding. Many native speakers appreciate it when non-native speakers try to communicate in English. They often admire your courage to speak a second language. So, focus on your message rather than how you sound. The third reason, lack of confidence, can also play a big role in this fear. If you've been learning English for a while but haven't had many opportunities to practice speaking, you might feel unsure about your abilities. You may think, what if I can't express myself clearly? Or, what if I don't understand the responses? Building confidence takes time. One effective way to boost your confidence is through practice. Try finding a language partner, joining a conversation club, or even speaking to yourself in front of a mirror. The more you practice, the more comfortable you will become. Another factor contributing to this fear is cultural differences. Every culture has its own way of communicating. Some cultures are more direct, while others may be more indirect. If you come from a culture where speaking up is discouraged, you might find it hard to express yourself in English. Understanding these cultural differences can help. Remember that each culture adds value to communication. Embrace your background and share your unique perspective. This diversity enriches conversations and helps everyone learn from one another. Now that we've discussed some of the main reasons why people are afraid to speak English, let's talk about how we can overcome these fears. First, practice, practice, practice. The best way to build confidence is through practice. Look for opportunities to speak, whether it's with friends, in a classroom setting, or through language exchange programs. The more you speak, the more comfortable you will become. Second, embrace mistakes as learning opportunities. Remember, mistakes are a natural part of learning. Instead of fearing them, try to embrace them. Each mistake is a lesson that brings you closer to fluency. Third, focus on communication, not perfection. Shift your mindset from trying to be perfect to simply wanting to communicate. Your goal is to convey your thoughts and ideas, not to sound like a native speaker. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Fourth, use simple sentences. You don't need to use complicated words or long sentences. Keep it simple and clear. If you don't know a word, try to explain it in another way. Don't take speaking too seriously. Have fun with it. Find a language partner or join online groups where people practice English together. Play games, watch English movies, and enjoy the process. Speaking English can be scary at first, but with time and practice, you will improve. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes. Practice is the key, and confidence comes with time. In conclusion, fear is a common barrier when it comes to speaking English. But understanding the reasons behind that fear and knowing how to overcome it can help you become a more confident speaker. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. Many others share your fears, and together we can support each other. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode. If you found this helpful, please share it with your friends and fellow language learners. Don't forget to subscribe for more episodes on language learning and tips. Until next time, keep practicing and don't let fear hold you back. Goodbye, and happy speaking.